Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of my thorough playthrough of Elden Ring. Previously, we did quite a bit. We went across this kind of route up at the top of the map of Limgrave, and we went to Summerwater Village, we met Dee, and then we came down the cliff sides down to the third church of Marika. Now, as you may have saw in the last video, we are very close to the ascending gate that was marked on a map by Dee. He wants to introduce us to the Beast Clergyman. I could go and do that now, however, I'm going to hold off just a little bit longer on that, because I want to do a few things in this episode. First of all, I want to grab the next map fragment by going down here, and then I also want to show off another couple early game side quests, and steps that are easily missable with certain NPCs you can meet early on. One thing I want to do first is go over this way. Now, this path over here is kind of the other way to get to the church. I went along the top and then came down the cliffs. I'm sure a lot of you probably would have come down from Gatefront Ruins and then across this way. First of all, I just want to show something in particular you might find along the way. Now, of course, it kind of goes without saying that I can't physically show off every single thing in the game. I am going to miss things. You know, no matter how much I've played this game, I still don't know where everything exactly is. I'm still going to, you know, miss things along the way. Whether I'm already aware of them or not. So just bear that in mind. I'm just doing this to be, you know, give it a satisfying playthrough and show off as much as I can.
Servant to the true order and celebrated repudiator of the false. Oh, poetry, grant me succor. You've come to lend me your aid, have you? Well, that's
very presumptuous of you.
But, no, the help is very much appreciated. Even from a tarnished.
What are you trying to say?
Despite appearances, nobility is no prerequisite to serving the true order. You might have heard of me, Kenneth Height. Next in line is the rightful ruler of Limgrave, young Tarnished. I would have a boon of you. I want you to take back my fort. It lies to the south, beyond the Mistwood. A knight commander from Stormvale took it. A fool, and plumb mad to boot. Simply obsessed with blood. What are you waiting for? A kiss goodbye? My fort lies to the south.
Man, I don't like this guy's attitude.
Take it back for me. Oh, I see. You wish to know the reward. Fret not. The great Kenneth Height is known for his considerable largesse. The celebrations will be lavish indeed upon the dawn of my fort's retrieval. Yes. Now, allow me to furnish you with a little advice. I would take great care to avoid Godric's tarnished hunts were I in your shoes. That depraved lot are obsessed with sacrificing tarnished like you for the sake of grafting. Honestly, Godric's nothing more than a jumped-up country bumpkin. Lord? Oh, don't make me laugh. First, he hid himself amongst the womenfolk to flee the capital, then hid from Radahn in that castle. Then he insulted Melania, lost to her in battle, only to lick her boots rather than die like a man. Has he no shame, the big girl's blouse? And to think, he's the blood of Godfrey, last of the golden lineage, though you almost wouldn't know it to look at him. Yeah. I almost feel sorry for the chap the more I think of it.
Wow, he actually drops a lot of lore in that dialogue there. A lot of very missable details that are really, really interesting. Yeah, just, I'm not going to repeat what he said, because he said it, and you can put pieces together yourself. But yeah, really important, like, bits and details in there that are so easily missable. One of the things that a lot of people like about the game, one of the things that a lot of people don't like about the game, I personally love it. I love piecing, like, story together like this.
What are you waiting for? My fort.
Yeah, whatever. I don't like this guy's attitude, but I guess we'll take back his fort. Seeing as he did give us some interesting information. I find it particularly amusing that Godric, as he put it, fleed with the women. Show us what kind of ruler Godric is. So yes, we are making our way into the Mistwood. Probably gonna be a little bit dangerous, if I had to guess. Avoid those bats. Oh. What's up? This is guiding us to something. But I do see a bear ahead, and that bear is not gonna be happy to see us. Yeah. Hey, Mr. Bear. Oh, you're not so tough. Do wonder where this fellow is guiding us to, although I do see our next map fragment. Ooh, that's a much bigger bear. So there we go. We got the map for Limgrave East. Before we look at it, though, I want to see where the footsteps are going. Do I dare go and grab that item? It's very particularly placed, I'm well aware. The bear is just going out that tree, so I'll leave him be for now. We follow our spirit friend. I don't know what he's leading us to exactly. I actually can't remember. I guess now is the time to check out the map. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, so you can see the rest of the path we took, and then the cliffs we came down to then reach the church. What is this dude leading us to? Ooh, you hear that howl? I don't know what that's all about. I do see a stake America up ahead. Which usually spells trouble. He must be leading us into the ruins. Okay, that howling is getting closer. Okay, yeah, he was leading us to these ruins. Oh god, another big old bear. Well, I don't think it was you that was making the howling, since you're snoozing. Last I checked, bears can't make that noise. Ah, shit, I woke him up. I was just about to start crouch walking. Oh, God. I'm sorry, dude. But I had to do it. Can I get a bleed? That's kind of the whole point of me using a bleed-based weapon. There we go. Good night, Mr. Bear. Continued howling is a little unsettling, though. Yeah, we got a lot of these Trina's lilies. A light purple water lily that is on the verge of wilting. Materials for crafting items. A symbol of faith to Saint Trina. Dulls the senses, preventing agitation. Keep the Saint Trina in mind for much later on. Treasure chest. And we get the axe talisman. Enhances charge attacks. Really, really nice. You know how to use your charge attacks, right? If you know when your windows of opportunity are, charge attacks can be some of the most effective attacks. Charged R2 will do, usually, well, on most weapons will do a hell of a lot of stagger damage. Ooh, another chest. Smithing stone 2. Well, isn't that nice? You know, we've picked up a fair few smithing stones. Maybe it is about time I go back to Carle's workbench and upgrade my weapon. Since we're going to be using the Ushikatana for a little bit in the beginning here, we may as well. I'm going to continue to explore the Mistwood a little bit, as you can see it outlined on the map. Here's the fortress, Kennethite's fortress that he was talking about. Well, not fortress, it's fort. So we will also head there. There is a minor Erdtree here, though, and if you remember, when we got the Flask of Wondrous Physic, excuse me, the little tutorial did tell us that we can find more crystal tears at minor Erdtrees, so we probably want to go and investigate. There's probably something to find, and that's an item scarab. Come here, you. Got a new Ash of War, the Ground Slam. You know, that other bear we fought was easy enough, so I'm gonna see if I can just grab this item. He's probably not gonna be happy about it. Okay. Mission success. Let's get the hell out of here. I spotted you. Ah, shit, there's more of them. Yeah, these are demi-humans. I don't think we've encountered any yet. They're not so tough. But they do have one hell of a scream. Thankfully, the bear is still not interested. Yeah, we still don't really know what all that howling was about, eh? Can't get up that way. Here we are, we've arrived at the minor Erdtree. There's a ton of flask scarabs hanging out. And look at that! Nice, we got 2 more crystal tears. I don't know why I did that when... Yeah, I didn't even heal myself. I should have healed myself first and then killed the scarab, but... well... but yeah. Temporarily boosts stamina in mixed physic. That's very nice. Enhances charge attacks for a time in mixed physic. Excuse me. That's really good as well. So, and also I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this will stack with the Axe Talisman. So you can get a significant boost to charged attacks if you combine these two, which is really, really good. We got recipe for fetid pot, which I believe is a poison pot. We've got ground slam, jump up high into the air and crash down on the ground ahead. Sounds pretty fun. Got some bear shit. It has a golden tinge. I wonder what that is. Don't worry, Scarab, I'll leave you alone. I've already unnecessarily slaughtered one of you. Well, what do we have here? Shifra River Well. Well, it's not gonna go up. It must go down, and it is a well. Do you think we should take the elevator? I mean, the door was open, just inviting us in, right? Whoa. Okay. Yeah, pretty deep. Very deep. We're still going. We're still going. Oh, wait. Did I just... Yeah, I'm gonna stop the acting. Just let you take it in. This is one of those moments from your first playthrough that you just do not forget. I think many players had the same experience of stumbling into here from the Mistwood and just being completely taken aback. I think this moment is when I truly fell in love with this game on my first playthrough, and yeah, I think many people probably felt the same. Yet again, so easily missable. See, like, you can so easily just not pay attention to that and to not wander in. But yes. Welcome to Shifra River. Now, this is one of those instances of the game tempting you in. And there are some very good things we could find down here. For the sake of the playthrough, though, I think I'm just gonna grab the Grace and get the hell out of here. Yeah, we're gonna come back later on to Shifra River. But I just wanted to show you, as I know many people will wander in here on their first playthrough. Do you know what? I'm gonna grab that item just there, 'cause it's just sat there. And there's no enemies around. A Golden Rune 3, it's our lucky day. But seeing, like, the night sky, but we're underground, and just the insane ruins. Yeah, it never gets old. I love this place. I love the visuals of many areas in this game. This game just has stunning visuals across the board that never cease to amaze. Even after seeing them many times, and I will never stop mentioning it. I will never stop taking moments to take in the scenery. If you don't like that, then I think you're playing the wrong game, to be honest. But yeah, as tempting as it is to continue on, I think for a playthrough like this one that I'm trying to do, I would like to just keep moving on. Now, I didn't get the Grace that's above ground just yet, so I am going to take the elevator back up. Alright, now we're back in sunny Limgrave. Let's continue exploring a little more, and perhaps we'll even nosy at Kenneth Heights Fort. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I believe there's a merchant around here. Although there also looks to be a message on the ground. Open for business. Yeah, I definitely think there's a merchant around here then. You shut up. Yeah, there's a lot of demi-humans prowling around. Even a whole gang of demi-humans is no match for one Uchigatana, though. Ow. That guy's slightly bigger. Still dies in one hit. In one unsheath, he is felled. Maybe the merchant's over this way? Ah, yes.
Ah, welcome, dear customer. Yes, right this way. Right this way. Welcome, valued customer. Come, trade in our wandering emporium. Please, buy something. I'm hungry. I've been hungry so long. Please?
Man, they really know how to make you feel guilty. When you're hungry, you got all this meat. You got meat and an open fire. What do you mean you're hungry? Anyway, we can buy some smithing stones. We can buy another crafting book. Get a beastler pot. Exalted flesh. We can get a hand axe. It's not like a hand axe from Fire Emblem that you can throw, unfortunately. St. Trina's arrows. These are pretty handy arrows, actually, because they can put the target to sleep. Which is pretty good. Like, you're going to use a bow for anything in this game, let me tell you, it's not going to be for damage. It's going to be for applying a status effect. And so being able to put a faraway target to sleep so you don't have to worry about them for a little bit, that's really nice. Some shields, both of which have parry. What you want to look at for the shield is the guard damage negation. As you can see, like, you gotta think about its percentage, so... For like this one, for example, it gives 100% physical damage negation, so if you block a hit, it's gonna give you 100% reduction on that hit of physical damage, whereas this one's only gonna give you 86, so you'll still take a little bit of damage. So usually, I mean, you're typically gonna be using a shield to block physical attacks, so you typically usually want a shield with 100% physical damage negation. Do I want to buy anything from you? I guess I'll buy your smithing stones just to keep you happy. I don't believe there's anything of interest over this way. Just the Great Abyss. It's a very foggy day in terms of the weather. Because yes, the weather does constantly change. No, you leave me alone, buddy. Here we are. Here's the fort of the Great Kenneth Height, as he so likes to be called. Yeah, if we come a little bit over here, we can find a site of grace. Before I head in the fortress, yeah, I want to go back to Kale, actually. Maybe upgrade my weapon. See how our merchant friend is doing. What's up, buddy?
Weren't you? Well, you're back.
Ooh, about the howling in the Mistwood.
The howl of a wolf. In the Mistwood. I suppose he must still be skulking about. I know. Why not meet him for yourself? Next time you hear the wolf's howl, make this signal right under the source. Oh, don't fret. There is nothing to fear. I just have an inkling the two of you might hit it off.
Interesting.
Goodbye for now.
Yeah, that's my other reason for wanting to come back to speak to Kale. So if you go into the Mistwood and you hear the howling, come along and speak to Kale. Oh, I didn't want to actually use the bow gesture, but there you go. He will teach you... Where is it? The finger snap gesture. Apparently if we do this under the source of the howling, maybe we will meet the wolf. But anyway, let's use the couple smithing stone level 1s we have. And give Arch Katana a couple levels. Small little boost there. I suppose you can use the rest of our runes to get whatever levels we can. I'm unsure of what I want to do. Maybe let's, yeah, a couple more points in strength. Because of course, yeah, we are gonna be changing weapons, and I want to meet, you know, certain thresholds. So I will need more strength. I'll put another point into Vigor. I think prioritizing upgrading your Vigor to a decent level early on is just always beneficial. I mean, yeah, it's all well and good having a powerful weapon, but if I can't even survive one hit, then I'm not gonna do very much. Let's say that. So... I suppose. I think I'm gonna leave Kenneth's fort for a little bit here. But I would like to go and investigate this howling in the Mistwood. Now, I do believe it has to be nighttime, so I am gonna sit and pass time until nightfall. Let's make a beeline for the ruins. It's interesting, I see a spirit. Wasn't there before. It must only appear at night. The demi-humans wax wroth, now their mother's been taken. Where are you, Lord Kenneth? The night, bedeviled by blood. Interesting. Oh, I slaughtered this gang of demi-humans and now they're back. But I don't think they're gonna catch up to me anytime soon. Oh yeah, I hear it. Ah, the bear's back too. So... I snap my finger. Oh! Oh! Hello. Friend or foe? I think friend.
Who goes there? Carly sent you, did he? Ever the bloody busybody.
I love his voice.
Maybe to him you don't seem so strange. The name's Blythe. I'm looking for a man who goes by Darrowell. He fled somewhere nearby. Or so I've heard. Come tell me if you find him before I do. I can offer you ample reward.
Okay.
Darrowell is nothing but a traitor, and in need of a fitting end to his tale. Darrowell is nothing but and in need of...
Alright. We gotta find this Darrowell then, I say. Well, nice to meet you, Blythe. I'll be in touch. So, if you're familiar with the game, you may know that name. We'll be coming across Darrowell pretty soon, actually. But, yeah, so... That's a very, again, a very missable step in the questline. We can quite easily miss this interaction with Blythe and the next interaction as well. And you can meet him in a different way a little bit later on into the game. So this early interaction, if you don't go back to Kale after hearing the howling, again, very, very missable. And the next step of it is very, very missable as well. If you do things in a certain order. So yeah, there's a reason why I'm doing things in the order that I am. to show off as much as possible, and I hope I'm not forgetting anything. What do we do next? I mean, I guess I'll just go to the fort. It might be a little tough. But, I mean, we've seen the spirit talking about it, and we've met Kenneth Haight in this video, so it would make sense for us to tackle the fortress. Although, it does concern me that I am still pretty much naked besides my, my torso here. I'm still running around barefoot. Am I still light load? No, I am medium load, so like I'm not even getting the benefit of being light load at this point. I could take my armor off, but I would actually like some damage reduction, and yeah, I didn't think coming through the front entrance would be a great idea. Oh god. That ballista's a problem. Shouldn't be able to get us from this angle though. Fuck your shield. Nice. Yeah, they died pretty quick with their shields down. I can lure them out. Oh god, yeah, I see the big guy. That's what I was worried about. We've defeated one of these guys before though, but this one's a little more well equipped. Oh yeah, you're toast. What was I worried about? I have an Uchigatana. I keep telling you guys how ridiculous this weapon is, and I think it should be obvious. Yeah, the only problem with this enemy is that if you do hit the head, obviously it does very little damage, and I am struggling. Oh, I'm out of FP, so that didn't do very much. Okay, nice. Get out of here. And for our troubles, we got a golden seed. Wow, you poised through that. I thought for sure you would get staggered out of your attack. Ooh. Speaking of running around barefoot, we can equip some Godric Soldier Greaves now. Nice. Now, actually, it doesn't look like I'm running around half naked. I've got, like... Yeah. I'm doing a Godric Soldier cosplay at the moment. That bird is floating. That bird is... It's not... That bird is not stepping on the rock there. That bird is floating. I'm breaking everybody's immersion. Alright. I only have one flask left, which concerns me. Seeing as we're only just entering the fortress proper. Okay, there is a dude there. There is multiple dudes there. And they're throwing explosives at me. Ah, rats! Oh, I dodge rolled that explosion perfectly. God damn rats. Ow. Yeah, this is not good. Fuck, I rolled into the explosive. Screw you. Ooh, nice. Killing that guy restored some of my flasks. That's great, actually. Ah. Oh, wow. That's a rare drop. Yeah, I got a rune arc drop from that rat. I think it's actually very rare. Now, rune arc's not going to be any good to us as of yet, but pretty good item to have later on. And I'll explain what it does when we actually have a use for it. Screw you. I have footsteps around me. Yep, that guy. I was shooting the ballista at us. Oh god, now I'm worried about this because I know exactly what enemies are around this corner. You, my good sir. That blood attack. Yeah, this was the guy that everyone was talking about. And that's a god counter. Yeah, I'm not doing very well right now. Oh god. And I'm dead. Wow. I think that's the first death of the playthrough besides the death against Tree Sentinel in the beginning, which I kind of did semi on purpose. Yikes, okay. Well, I got schooled by that guy. Yeah, I was very unsure of the timings on that attack. But okay, that should be doable if I don't suck against that guy. However, all the enemies will have respawned now, so I'm gonna have to just run around them, I think. Just in the interest of conserving flasks to fight that knight. And his blood weaponry. I also did get a golden seed, which I think I could have used. Oh, you respawn? I thought you were one and done kind of dude. Can I please just get around you? Thank you. Are you really gonna follow me up the stairs? Ah, that was an early roll. Too far away. Oh my god, a rat followed me up here. Are you kidding me? Nice, there we go. That's what I needed. Yes, we get the actual bloody slash for defeating that guy, which is what he was using against us. Blood Oath skill granted by the Lord of Blood. Yeah. So, interesting kind of lore implications behind this, that this Stormveil Knight somehow either came into contact with the Lord of Blood, or was given power by him, or both, or I don't even know what. Alright, well, we defeated that knight who had taken over the fortress, and in this chest, we get Dectus Medallion left. This is a key item. Join medallions to operate Grand Lift of Dectus. Brandishing the medallion with both halves conjoined will activate the Grand Lift of Dectus, connecting the Altus Plateau to Liurnia. The right half is said to reside in Fort Faroth in the Dragon Barrow, far to the east. So yeah, we're going to be needing this much later on. Well, we don't have to, but we want to access the Grand Lift. And then we're going to need both halves of the Dectus Medallion. And yeah, that's where you get the first half. But more on that when we get there. But it is good to get early on, just to avoid having to come back here and get it later. So, with that being said, let's pay Kenneth Haight a visit. See what he has to say now that we've defeated that soldier and reclaimed his fortress for him. He better be grateful. I don't want no more of his stinking attitude. And his racism towards Tarnished. I'm assuming he's still up here, right? Yep, there he is.
I've been waiting for you with bated breath. Did you manage to recapture my fort? Oh, excellent news. Just wonderful. And the knight's dead to boot. Well done, my friend. Well done indeed. I knew I was right to trust you. Now, here's your reward, as promised. Go ahead. It's all yours.
Earthsteel dagger. Is that it? How about the Erdtree royalty for self-defense in times of peace? Attack power also scales with faith. Comes with quick step. I mean, it's a decent dagger. Like, don't get me wrong. It scales with faith as well, so if you're a faith build, it can be a good option. Kind of underwhelming right now, though.
Time for me to head to the fort. I've much to do. First, I'll have to re-establish communication with the demi-humans. What's that look? You don't believe me? Well, under the Erdtree, commingling with the demi-humans is made possible. Even the vulgar shall not be left behind, under the rule of true order. Which is why I, Kenneth Height, next in line as the rightful ruler of Limgrave, have sworn to uphold it. Just you watch, my friend. Just you watch.
Okay, whatever you say, my friend.
Yes. I've been meaning to ask, would you like to enter my service? I see bright things in your future, stout warrior. Enter into my service and learn the workings of the Erdtree's true order. And who knows? Perhaps sometime down the line, the grace of gold will return to those tarnished eyes of yours. What say you? A fine accord, is it not?
Well, I went to look up the differences between if I say yes or no, and I clicked back into the game, and now he won't talk to me. I don't know which dialogue option, if any, that chose. I was essentially just looking at what the branches of his questline are. And I'll reveal a secret, we could actually just kill him right here, right now. Because he actually gives no further rewards on his questline, but I would like to show off the dialogue and all that. So, I guess I won't kill him, but he's kind of bugged right now. I'm gonna try quitting and then reloading the game. See if that fixes him. Sometimes this can happen. I don't know what exactly caused it. I literally just clicked back into the game on my screen just to tab back in.
What is it? Have you put your
Oh,
misgivings
it must
to
have,
rest?
yeah, been a no. Yeah, I guess I'll pledge my service.
Very well indeed. I knew I saw something in you. I shall await you at my fort. We shall hold a ceremony for your knighting there, I think. I see great things ahead of us. We are truly by the Erdtree blessed.
I don't know, man. Your fort, it's kind of overrun. You say you can communicate with the demi-humans, but
Much to do. First,
there's a lot of dudes. There's a lot of dudes there, and they seem pretty angry. But yeah, I don't know whether I kept this in the video, but I've never actually advanced Kenneth's quest past this point before myself, so I actually don't know where we're gonna find him here. I know he's gonna appear somewhere around here. I'm just not explicitly sure where. It's like all the dudes are gone, though. Interesting. Oh. No, there are still, there's a whole new load of demi-humans in there now. Don't mind me, gentlemen. Ow. Yeah, oh, he's here. Just, you know, somehow he snuck past all the demi-humans. stay down there.
Ah, you, is it? I suppose you must have seen it by now, yes. The sorry state of my fort? Oh, indeed, it is a foul fate for a land to be without a ruler. One must be found, with haste, and not that awful Godric, but a true and stalwart lord of the proper lineage to take the reins of Limgrave. I'm sorry to have lifted your hopes, but I haven't the authority to raise you to knighthood as things stand. The great Kenneth Height issues his sincerest apology. But now, I must begin my search post-haste for a true and stalwart lord of the proper lineage to take the reins of Limgrave. I must begin for a true...
Alright, yeah, I didn't think we would end up in, you know, being knighted or anything like that. But yeah, I believe that's as far as we can progress Kenneth's questline for now. Like I said, if you wish to kill him just now for the reward you can get from doing so, then feel free. I just want to show off the rest of the quests. It's kind of the whole point of this playthrough. But yeah, that's as much as we can do for now, so we've kind of tackled that part. Still have a big chunk of like this kind of area of Limgrave to explore. So we'll be definitely doing that. So I think best place for me to probably go is Gatefront Ruins and then go down this way. So yeah, I'll make my way back to Gatefront, but I'm going to end this video right here before we get into anything else major. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you're subscribed if you aren't already so you don't miss out on future parts. And yeah, next time we're going to explore this kind of section of Limgrave. Maybe we'll bump into that Darrowwill that Blythe mentioned that he wants to take down. Being a traitor. So what exactly, I don't know. But yeah. Well, game's like freaking out. What's going on? Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.